Hi everyone and welcome to my urban homestead in the Midwest. Today is July 4 and as you can see it's blue skies and there's a bit of a breeze and it's really scorching hot. I hope that everyone is keeping cool with the summer that we are having across the country and different parts of the world. I hope that everyone is doing okay. But yeah, for now I want to give you guys an update on our coop. The coop that we bought is called Cumberland, and if you remember from my past videos, we got them on sale from Tractor Supply. Say hi, Caramel. So today, well, last May, this coop turned 1 year old since we bought it. We bought it May 20th last year, and it's been a year and a couple of weeks now. So I'll give you guys an update on how it paired, how it did after a year being used here in the Midwest. Now we have extreme heat, like really hot summers and really cold winters. We got lots of snow and we got really strong wind. So let's see how this coop paired up from a year of use. So one thing that you would notice, then I want you all to notice if you're going to buy this particular coop, is that the roof warps. See the gap. When we first had it, it was flush, like really straight. Now it's warped. See, it's like this part of the roof went low, per se. Another thing is the nails. Don't know if you can see it, but the nails that it came with is really small. It's not deep enough per se, so it's best that my husband has used our own nails instead of the nails that came with it. And as you can see, when we first had it, it was flush, and now look, it's a bit warped. See the gap? It's warped. Yeah, that's the first thing that you would notice. The body is still sturdy, still looks good on the outside. You can see the entire body of the coop still looks good, right? Is there someone? Oh yeah, Blossom is there laying egg. Sorry girl, sorry. Another thing that I want you to notice is this. This review is as real as it gets. Ta-da! It came up. The entire thing came up. I know it's loose when I was checking it yesterday, but I didn't realize it's gonna fall all the way through. But yeah, it's my husband constantly needs to nail it and it keeps coming off, so we need to figure out something about that. So as you can see, well, like what they say, you get what you paid for. So and we got this on sale, so I really can't complain about it. The body and the entirety of the coop worked well. I mean, we only have 4 eggs, and for someone who would want to have a coop in their own backyard, it's pretty good. I mean, you get what you paid for. I mean, it worked well. It stand up the test of time with only 1 year of usage, except for the roof. And the roof is important, and it's sturdy per se. It's just that the wood that's on top of it, I mean, you really need to strengthen it. I mean, like this one, see the nails coming out, and if I see it just came off. These are the original nails that came with it. So I might have to ask my husband, because the nails that we used that did come with it are the ones that my husband used to secure the roof. But except for this ones that is only used to cover this up, it's the original nails that came with it. So yeah, that's something to remember and think about if you're going to buy this particular coop for your home project. Now this side, the back side, is the same thing. See, it's warped on either side. This is after 1 year use, okay? And well, you can see it's, this part of the roof is still flush. See? Unlike the first one that I showed you on that side, it was lower. Same thing with this side, see? It's flushed. But on this side, it's still flush on this side, but on this side, it's not. See? It's warped. And this has our own nails in it. As a matter of fact, my husband decided to, when we were nailing it, to put wood inside it to secure it. Gonna show you guys the inside. And we did some changes to it. Besides that, the nails on the roof, we also put this nail. Because you know, here in the Midwest, we got really strong winds. Very strong winds. And when it gets so hot, we need to keep this open. I only close this because the girls don't like it when they're laying eggs. They want it really dark. But I'm just gonna show you, this is how I secure it. You put it like this. This is a hook that we just got from, you know, from our garage. Like one of those excess from projects. But look, we do it like that to secure it. So when it's, the wind's blowing, it goes just like this. It doesn't flap and break because this is glass. So yeah, give you guys a peek on how it looks like inside after a year. It looks pretty secure. You see, it still looks really good inside. And that's the piece of wood I'm telling you about. And that's where we screwed the nail on that top, because you know it's warped. But the inside per se still looks really good. I mean, girls are not complaining about it anyway. See? Still looks good. And we don't use any heater for this during winter. I mean, we just let it be during winter time. They don't have any heater in here. I just put a lot of hay and beddings to keep them warm during winter. And they're pretty cozy inside. I'll show you this part. Caramel is ornery. She's that's Caramel. And you guys know she's my problem child. See, I don't have treats. Stop it. Okay, for the food, this is what we did. Wow, my husband put a nail here, and this is an old clothes hanger that's metal. And that's how we hang the food. That way, any season, it's secure here. See, Caramel is showing you. Anyway, and this one, as you know, we decided to raise this by 4 inches using 4x4 scrap woods from our yard, because my husband is tall, and when we're installing this, we realized that it's important to raise it above the ground. That's the reason why we did that. Now, there are people asking how we did that. The only places that we use nails is making the square of the 4x4. That's all we did, is to nail those. The coop per se is not nailed to it. So you might ask, if it's not nailed to it, then how do we secure it? We secure it by using pegs. These are pegs, scrap pegs that we got laying around our yard from projects. And what we did is, Caramel, stop it! I don't have food! I just gave you treats a while ago. Seriously, I'm telling you, she's the problem child. Stop it. Anyway, there's a peg over there. On all the corners, there's a peg, and it secures it. So this thing doesn't rattle. It's not going to move. I mean, we did that the entire year. See, there's another peg over there. And then here's a couple more on the ends, and that's what we use to secure it. And this thing is not going anywhere. I mean, it's been like that for the whole year. Look at her, I'm telling you guys. Anyway, this is, I mean, yeah, it's 4th of July. Oh yeah, happy 4th of July, everyone. Anyway, you see how thin this wood is? And it's secured using that system, that peg on the outside and the inside. And it's secured. I mean, with the wind, and mind you, we get 25 to 65 miles per hour wind here, and I kid you not, this thing didn't get blown over. Especially now that we moved it here on this spot, it's very secure. Even when we put it right there in the middle of the yard like it was before, for those who have watched my previous videos, it stood the test of time. So pegs and the 4x4 works beautifully, and it raises the height of the coop, because you know the coop is really low. Another alterations that we did is their stairs. Since we raised their coop, I have to put a cinder block on the bottom to raise it up for them to be, I mean, they're birds per se, you know, they can fly, but for them, I've noticed that they like to use their stairs even though they slip, because I was planning on putting something for here so they don't slip and fall, but for some reason, I mean, they really don't mind. I mean, they didn't have much of a problem, although they like to use it. I've noticed that they just use their claws to hold on to this the partitions on their stairs. But anyway, I raised it like that, and yeah, it worked. I mean, do I recommend it? I mean, this is not a paid advertisement. Do I recommend buying it? Well, if you're on a budget and you're just going to use it per se for only 4 to maybe 6 max of chickens, yes. I mean, I remember, if I remember right, when we bought it, it's even recommended for use up to 8 chickens, and I'm like, no, not 8, because I've observed during this winter, all 4 of them, and they are chunky. Like, look at their sizes. Look at their sizes. I mean, do you honestly think that 8 would fit inside this coop? No. Comfortably, no. So for me, in my opinion, don't follow what's written on the advertisement. Just put up to 4 or 6 max. I mean, you're pushing it on 6 for them to be comfortable, just in my opinion. But do I recommend it as a good buy? If you're on a budget, yeah, I recommend it on a budget. Just do some alterations, and I suggest that you get your own nails. Don't use the nails that comes with the container or the packaging. Oh, and the girls are showing you how they're using the dust bath that I gave them. The dust bathtub. Anyway, I'm going to make another video on the materials used for making the chicken mansion that I call it. And I hope you guys stay tuned for that video. But for now, this is an update just for this chicken coop, the Cumberland Chicken Coop from Tractor Supply. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps you and gives you an idea of what chicken coops are out there, and give you guys an overview of how the chicken coop would pair off if you live in the Midwest and you live in anywhere between zone 4 and zone 5. And if you live in those areas like I do, I'll give you an idea of how the chicken coop Cumberland would hold to the weather that we have. So thank you for watching, and hope you guys would stay safe, keep safe on this Independence Day. God bless, and thank you for everyone who worked in keeping us safe in this country. Bye.